Howdy, bang, bang, everyone! Welcome back to more Unit Dark Cages. We will need to restart real quick because it likes to crash every time I boot it up. Go ahead, get it over with. There we go. Welcome back, everyone. It's good to see you. I am feeling so good this morning. I had yummy treats. And just a very nice, comfy morning in general. Today we are starting Endgame. It is after the main campaign of Revelations. Going through it the first time. That I assume now that we have the master key, we'll be able to. Sorry. I need more water. Very yummy. You may notice I am a little louder than usual today. That is on purpose because I'm experimenting with volume settings. I found that in the VODs of my other streams, I've been like really quiet, especially during combat sections. I wanted to try to be a little more audible. Oh yeah, we got the Praetor suit back. It looks so sick with like the chainmail woven into it. Really awesome interpretation of it, I think. Henchman defeated. Yeah, 0 out of 8 Astral Bosky. That is our next destination. The Argentiner is just chill now. We're having a good time. Eh? Something down here? You ever wonder why the Megasphere is so angry? Getting from this side then? Ah, so it was him. Right, this room. I love how it just opens into this enormous expanse. I mentioned it before, but this really has like Destiny 2 vibes, like Sabbath and Throne. Ooh, the Slayer's Mark. What do we do here? My shield? Oh my god, shield rune upgrades are back. Oh, hell yes. Beautiful. I want to go Ravager shield. God, that's gonna be so cool. But if I'm switching between the shield and the spear a lot, I think it might be more valuable to have like maybe Holy Swarm or Ground Fisher. Yeah, armor. Yeah, but our suit upgrades, we purchased Hollow Shrine, right? Yeah, we can have the max upgrades now. If we get armor defensive and go with Ground Fisher, we could have like an armor maxing build, kinda. And that and a flail. Oh, Gem Mace is so good though. Yeah, let's do flail. This time around. Because it can break armor too, and it comes back pretty fast. Yeah, health extractor. Yeah, flail keeps up our armor while Ravager and auto turret do that work. Cleaver looks so tempting. Man, these are well-designed upgrades. Shield symbiosis is... I think I should really rush that. Well, but as you've seen by my notes, I don't have much time today. I gotta get a move on. The astral. Really sick looking key. That thing must be huge. Custom objective. Asmo Zal Garage. Ooh, uprising. Blood iron. Ooh. New resource, huh? Hold H for custom objectives, okay. Well, let's go to Hell's Core. I wanna go back there. Dang it. A hollow shrine. I want to see what this all costs. Just 75 platinum. Oh my god. God, I really love the music in this DLC. You really gotta let it sink in. I love the use of like distant synths. It really shows off how like this moment is bridging the gap between this Doom and Doom 2016, I think. Ikaza! Complete rituals of power and Praetor fights in endgame areas to collect fragments of the Astral Bsky. Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. Oh, hello. It's gonna be like that, huh? Oh, God. Absolutely not. Oh, okay, come on. Ah, hell yeah, there we go. Blood iron. I've seen this stuff before. I've got like glimpses of it. Blood iron can be spent. Dude, is the endgame version of the music different? I swear it's using more sense. That's crazy. It's the house and the spin blood iron. Hell yeah. But where's the spin? Is the question. So whatever this resource is, red crystals. Must be. Oh, we have fast travel, right? Aha! There it is. It's for those late upgrades. Screw it, I'll get that fast, just so I can get this. Because being able to build spear empowerment with my shield is gonna be bonkers. Because I really like fighting and parrying with the shield. Even if it's a little riskier, I think it's my preferred method. You? What about me? How about you? My cute more turtle friends? Yeah, I'm wondering, do you guys think the volume sounds all good? Hello. I'm gonna lob a grenade at this punk. Xenoob. Be gone. Magic. Whoa. Yeah, what's in here? Wait a sec. Look at the pixely walls. Hold on. Remember in the trailer, you get to... No way, we get to play through a classic level? Oh my god. Yo, that's so sick. It's the old teleporter. Whoa. Yeah, hey Xenoob. I'm just wondering if the new audio settings sound good. Oh my god. Oh, hell yes, please. Put me in there. Complete a classic encounter to obtain a piece of the 93 shotgun. A power... Oh my god. It's the new BFC. That's insane. Oh, it feels trippy being able to look up in this level. Okay, well, I've done this one before. Yeah, this is the first level in Doom 2. Or, not the first, like, second, I think? Oh, what the heck? That's trippy. Right, there's imps in here. It's literally the same. That's exciting. Powered by like sheer rage now. It feels so trippy being still kind of fresh on these levels. Okay, okay. That's true. These main 16 levels are Doom 1. Often skin for the... Yo. Okay, so we can track stuff. That's really nice. These are good features. We have skins for the change shot. Conqueror? Yo. I assume it's the Slayer one. It kind of looks good in gold, not gonna lie. But I already have the golden grenade launcher. Hey. Punk. Alright, done this level before. Oh, wait. Oh, you can jump here. Okay, so you still gotta run like it's old school. Alright, gotcha. Because, hailstorm winner. It's just really cool seeing it in the new graphics. This makes me feel so glad that I played, like, all the way up to starting Doom 64. Before I did the DLC here. Who made these songs? This is finishing moves work? This kicks some butt. How dare you be alive? He said the line. Wow. They went crazy with this. What a lovely tribute to old Doom. Alright, this is the evil barrel. They got rid of the evil barrels. Okay. I'm grateful for that. Do we get the shotgun piece? Yes! Lovely! That's pretty sick. Okay, hi, Whiplash. Oh, wow, that's fast. Okay, hold on. Oh, what the hell? Be gone. Yeah, look at that. Ricochet is still good. Hell yeah. Oh, button. Oh well, I'll work with that. Come on. Come on, tank. There we go. Oh, that's a control. Okay, hold on, buddy. Wait, is that gonna end the whole fight? It's straight through, huh? Sick. A lot of hell yeah, as I like to say. Yeah, Uprising is so good. God, it's so good. I was listening to the, like, OST version in my car yesterday. I'm like, oh my god, I'll admit, the OST mix has a lot of, like, cinematic filler, and it's cool and all. I think it's really good if, like, this were a movie, but I don't know. Like, the combat part of it is so good, and it kind of bums me out a little to miss out on so much of it. But it's so good. It's so hype. It's absolutely peak of the Myth of the Slayer. Oh, purple torch. Ooh. We're in an endgame area, huh? Hold on. Oh, right. We have been this whole time. Oh my god, all of that. Wow. Okay. Rituals of Power are challenges that will provide rewards based on your completion rank. Rewards for an achieved rank are granted once, and there is no limit on the amount of attempts you can make. Whoa. And higher ranks will also grant the rewards for any lower ranks. Okay, cool. Very hype. Let's do it. Oh, they're like the challenges from Doom 2016. That's cool. Ooh, 3 minutes. Astral Blast key fragment. So, find and destroy the gore portals. Okay, well, where are they? Okay, I gotta move fast. I gotta do this in 3 minutes. Because I need that key. try to shield. Okay, hold on. You need to do that with the shield. Cool. Oh, there's lots of them. Okay, I see the problem now. I feel like I'm making good time now. Okay, can't do this one. Okay, hold on. Berserk? Okay. Bad. Hold on. How do we get out? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to do this one twice. Hold on. Yeah, where's the way up? Oh, it's over here. Okay. If we hustle, we can really make it. Oh, what? Come on. Nonsense! Up this way, okay. Ah, dang it. Okay, well, we still have to do this one last? What the heck? Really messing with me, man. Now this one's gotta be open, right? Bronze rating. Okay, well now we know where we're going. We just gotta do it in a decent amount of time. How much platinum? 100? I don't know how much that was. Alright, cool. Let's start, let's move. I feel like we're starting at like an ultra kill level now. There's no portal here. I'm gonna look at it. Wait, yes, there is. This one. doing? We gotta map it so we do that one last. I've only got a minute. Come on, let's go. Right, easier from the top. Let's go then. Well, that's that done. Dang it. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart at this point because I need to get my routing better. I was so close, I know, but I need that key. Alright, let's go. How's time winner? Okay, super shotgun is the way. Alright. 30 seconds, I got it. Let's move, let's move. Now we have 40 seconds. We can do more turtles. Violence! Heck, right, you gotta get up from here. Kind of beat the hell out of some barons. We're through, let's go! Just time winner, baby, gold rating! Everything. Yes, please. Very nice. 1 out of 8 pieces! Yippee! It begins. Then what can we afford with that butt iron, I wonder? Nothing yet, huh? Ooh, double meat hook. Now we gotta stick to the path of shield symbiosis, I think. And where do we go now? I assume back out. Do the same way we came? Or? Oh, yeah. Okay. Hold on. Hell yeah. Boom. God, the raptor is so sick. Oh, this is another match area. Hell yeah, let's go. Open Sesame Street. Okay, hold up. This is math. Okay. Dang it. Haha, no arms. Ooh, hold up. Dang it. Oh my god! It's back? BSC, oh my god. It's bloody damn huge! Come to mama! Oh! Hell yes! Oh, very wonderful. Wait, what the heck? No way! Is this the coffin? No, this is totally different, isn't it? What the heck? Wait, did it have those same symbols in Doom 2016? No way. This has to be the one that they, like, put his armor in, right? When he, like, picks up his armor at the start of the game? Huh. There is a challenging Praetor fight in each mission to complete that will reward a piece of the Astral Blast Key. Each fights contain strong leaders that will reward Praetor Essence when defeated. Capstone suit upgrades. Yeah, let's do it. Absolutely eating them with the Ravager. Oh god, oh, dang it. Ah. Let's go. Ricochet off of you. Let's go. Ah. The way he pulls it down with the shield magnet, that's so sick. Cosmic Comatose backed in. Keep pushing, come on. I really like this mechanic. That's firepower, baby. Mowing him down with the Ravager is just the best. You really just feel like an absolute beast. Burst will do it. Nice. Perfect. Okay, hold on. I want to kill that acolyte. But you're about to get some, punk. Dang it. Alright, those zombies explode. Bloody damn. This is an actual good challenge. This pleases the mercy. Ah, blah, 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 blah. Kaboom. Auto turret code. Yes. Jeez. Goodbye, Yes! Ah, jeez. What the heck? Does it rev at you? Like an engine? That's crazy. Did you hear that? Oh my god. This is a worthy challenge indeed. No, how do we turn that again? Come on, punk. There we go, punk. There we go. Oh, God. Okay. This is the hard part. Oh, we're good. Nice. Get flanked, punk. Shield. Oh my god. Right, cannibalism. Hope he kills me for a little bit. Come on. God, damn it. Stupid. Come on. Shred it. Kill! Beautiful. Woo! We made it with 5 freaking health. Okay. Oh, that's sick. GG. What a good fight. I really like this one. Very nice. Man, it's been such a good day. The major in-game content in this mission? Collect any additional items. Let's explore more. Well, I mean, I can't see how much I'm missing, but if there's a hollow shrine... Yeah, you know what? It should be fine. That's so rad. The game is really good. Let's see what I can buy with all this new stuff. I really badly want shield symbiosis, admittedly. Yes! Armored offensive, please! I want to fully upgrade my Slayer. Well, yeah, not enough. Yeah, we need more blood iron. How much is there left to find? 159, ugh. Let's explore for it. I reckon we gotta mess around on that giant structure. Oh yeah, this thing. It goes after. That's weird. Huh. Yeah, it's got this one mechanism. Yeah, hold on. I bet if we strafe it, it'll melt it. Yes. Okay, awesome. Ooh, big checks of blood iron. Oh, hell yeah. That's the good stuff. What else is there? There's this. Right. Bonk. Let's get please. A little more. There we go. Yoink. Open Sesame Sea. Very nice. Aha. Yoink. Oh, the henchman. Gross. Kind of crazy how that guy ended up being the strong. I remember that guy just being chill as hell with Azrak and. Oh, it's fight time, huh? Okay. Hold the heck up. Silence. Step up! Behold the power of Marcella Buddy and Starmortar. Ooh, I got it. Okay, bad. Yeah, shield against this punk. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Very nice. Yeah, we gotta get to the big thing. We must return to the Great Doohickey. Dang it. You know, I found myself using the super shotgun more. I really like the ammo efficiency and steadiness of the combat shotgun, but I don't know, now that I've got better ammo economy and just a better flow in general, I think mixing in those like absolutely devastating super shotgun hits are really good. And of course, I think it's always going to be #1 against armor. Maybe only second to the chain shot. Hell battery. Not to power on. Yeah, and it sets enemies on fire, so I get free armor. With the kind of like armor build I'm going for, that makes it extra good. Does this hurt me? A little. I see. I'm climbing down this way. Yada. This doesn't go anywhere. Yada yada yada. Yada. Yada yada. If I can get up there, I could just jump over, huh? That's that outside platform we need then, huh? Come here there, platform. Nah, dang it. It's too high up. The remaining question is, where are the other power conduits? I know we've already been here before, but... maybe more waits up here. Ooh, right, Codex! We need that. Didn't we try this already? Yeah, that doesn't work, huh? Okay, then what the heck are we doing? How do we get there? Oh my god, do we really just jump normally? Oh my god, we do. Hell's Core. We could read about it. A translation from the Liber Malefics. Beneath all dominions, where even fire yields, lies the core, a wasteland of stillness and frozen ruin, where silence endures and all motion is buried beneath its weight. Here, the essence gathers from the endless suffering of the damned. It pools in abundance. The crust lies cold and unmoving, a false stillness cast over what stirs with beneath. Below, the flesh of hell endures, writhing and unspent, sorrow given form. This is the well from which all power is drawn. Let the makers partake. Let them raise their towers and drink deep of what they cannot create. Let their acolytes be filled with it and call it divine. They do not understand its nature. The one they name Khan is no sovereign here. She is a vessel and nothing more. Through her, our will is carried beyond these depths. We permit this. All things that draw from hell belong to it, and in time, all things return. Maybe this is like under Necroval or something. That'd be scary. We have that. Where's that platinum chest? It'd be really cool if we had like an X-ray for all the stuff to pick up. Having to look around for platinum is a little annoying. Yeah. Some have always been tricksters. It's really fitting to see them get this. We're headed this way. Oh, it's just down there, okay. Hi, Baron. He's teleported on me, okay. I love fighting Barons with the change hat. Very nice. Yeah. But I mean, there's also like the Hell Priest and stuff. I mean, technically those are Sentinel Dags, but like now there's like the High Council and stuff, you know? Man, it's kind of crazy we don't get to see anything more of them other than a few statues, huh? But it is interesting how they've given Hell more depth. I really wonder what they do post-Eternal. Or if Doomguy presumably canonically kills a bunch of them. And maybe demons are shown as mindless animals in the other games because they're out of leaders. Doomguy's slain anybody with a brain amongst them. Which is really smart, I think. Yeah, let's go to the chasm. Butchers of the Slade. Oh, a new Doom game already? That's exciting. I hope we just get to be like an... honestly, I really wouldn't mind if they just did something where it was like, I don't know, something like... I haven't played Gears of War, so I don't exactly know what its gameplay is like. But I've seen kind of the vibe, and it'd be really cool if there was like a Gears of War style game where you play as like, or like Star Wars Republic Commando, where you play as the like squad of like Sentinels. Like, do you remember the Codex entry in Doom Eternal? Is one of the Story of the Sentinel ones about like all those like Sentinel heroes that went like super deep into hell. Like, dude, that would be so sick to have that as its own game. That would be really cool, I think. And it's like in the middle of like the ones that get tricked by the Daag into that ambush, that trap, you know? It's like it all ends in death and ruin for everybody, but... it's kind of like a Rogue One thing of how did they get there, you know? Oh, this stuff is good enough for a TV show. Well, I still have another hour. Let's see. Osteus was so cool. I love the aesthetic there. Uprising, absolute peak. Yeah, you think that's gonna be the new game? Me too. I hope it's either the Sentinels that found Necroval, like I mentioned there, or like post-Eternal Sentinels hunting down the High Council. Because I think, honestly, you may have seen, what was I playing last? Yeah, when I was playing Ancient Gods, I was talking about how the ending of Ancient Gods is really nice because with Doomguy being put to rest after taking down Devoth and reducing the father to like a ghostly presence that can't really physically affect the universe much anymore, the era, the time of primevals and gods is more or less put to an end with the ending of Ancient Gods, and Hell is left stuck inside of itself. It can't go anywhere else now, you know, other than the realms they already have. And the Sentinels are back, and they're kind of spinning back up. They have Valen, you know. They don't have Novik, and, I mean, maybe they have Thera. Maybe they'll still have Thera somewhere. I'm not quite sure. They didn't kill her off or put any end to her story here. She keeps going along, and she leads the uprising. Maybe she's in charge of that venture. Yeah, but after the Sentinel Civil War, a lot of their forces were left in hiding and their world was kind of just ruined. There were still a lot of them though, but with the Khan Maker literally dead, you know, Doomguy literally iced her in Eternal's main campaign. And with Hell being banished, I really think that even those that were loyal to the Makers just... It's kind of like Berlin at the end of World War II. There's just nothing left to fight for, you know? Nothing to do but lay down your arms and find what's next, you know? I'm sure it'd be tricky, but I think after the events of Eternal, Argent Denur probably has what it needs to stabilize again. And demons can't leave Hell, but we can see that they can certainly open portals to Hell. Like, just look at Habath, for example. Wasn't there a big freaking portal there? I don't think I remember it right. Yeah, but, yeah, I think it could definitely be that, like, now they kind of just have their dominion totally secured, except from maybe the faintest demonic corruption. Demons can't leave Hell anymore with Devoth dead. So they are kind of like sieging the entire dimension, I suppose. Maybe you're like playing as like a strike force of Sentinels on one of those particular missions, trying to kill off the High Council. That would be my pitch for the next chapter of the Doom series. I really like... Man, escaping the sarcophagus and going after the remaining Makers? Wasn't that just Ancient Gods 1? I don't know. I really am of the opinion that I think it's okay for that to kind of be the capstone on Doomguy's story. Maybe he can do something, but yeah. Yeah, there are the rest of the Makers. There's still Seraphs and stuff. But I think they can hardly leave their dimension anymore without the Father. Yeah, right. He ends up back in the sarcophagus at the end of Tag 2. That's my point. Once he's back in the sarcophagus, it's kind of the end of the Age of Gods. Like I said, you know? And I think that's, in my opinion, the point of it. Because when you look at that cutscene after he beats Devoth, it feels really weird the first time. It's like, what? Why the heck is he falling asleep? Why is he being shut down, you know? But I think the whole point is that after Devoth's dead, Doomguy is put under by whatever force did it. My theory is the Father or something, because the Father does seem genuinely benevolent, just a little. But the Makers have been running rampant for too long, and he never took responsibility for that, you know? But to be fair, it's just a life sphere. I don't think he quite could have, to give him the benefit of the doubt. I think that it might have been the Father's influence that laid Doomguy down there. Because he kind of saw he doesn't want there to be any more beings that are so powerful. And that was kind of the extent of his influence. Perhaps if that's discovered to be the truth or something, maybe some of the Maker loyal Sentinels could have a little bit of a return of influence. But, I don't know. I can't see them doing much more than inciting the occasional rebellion against the new, stabilized Argent Denur Empire. Yeah, but I think the whole point is that, kind of like how Doom 3's Marine is just a regular guy and not our Doomguy whatsoever, it might be the story of somebody else, somebody new, you know? Someone mortal, human, never been put through a divinity machine, you know? Yeah, Marok was just a Sentinel with a bunch of Maker tech slapped on him, and he kicked a ton of butt. We saw how much damage Valen's hammer can do. The Sentinels are definitely not lowly in power. Their characters, you know? Like, heck, look at what Thera was doing with the Heart of Argent and all, you know? The Sentinels can still do some pretty crazy stuff. And they have Atlan's and they have tanks. And their ships. Dude. Well, they could be setting up the idea that he escapes again, right? It could be the idea is that they take him back later and he goes after the council, but I mean, I don't know. His story has a beginning and I think it's okay for it to kind of have an end. I'm personally not of the opinion that a character needs to live forever. I really like Doomguy, don't get me wrong. But I think if we just keep milking him like that, I don't know, it might... I think it would be okay if we got to see that the Sentinels had gotten a lot done. Maybe the Sentinels and the Armored Response Coalition on Earth do, like, start working together and stuff and making, like, united hell expeditions, you know? I have no doubt whatsoever that there would be a lot among them. Ah, you want him to get out of the sarcophagus so that he meets his end in battle, huh? It's noble. I see the vision. We've killed the king, now we've got to break the throne, you know? When it comes to hell. When you destroy a whole dimension, I bet that's enough to take out Doomguy. Yeah, it's a cliffhanger. Yeah, or get to settle down. Maybe. I mean, Novik said something about, may the blood on your sword never dry, and may we never need you again, you know? At the end of Eternal. His ghost said that. I think that'll continue to be the message. May we never need you again. I think that actually plays into my point that I think it's going to be about the Sentinels and other humans, like from Earth, kind of just locking in and doing it themselves, you know? I just really want to see more of, like, the battle to destroy Hell. It'll be really cool. Dude, you know those, like, those giant ARC mechs that we see on Earth in Doom Eternal? With, like, huge cannon arm? Imagine one of those fighting alongside Atlan's. That'd be so cool. And, like, the ARC has, like, their carriers and those little mini machine gun mechs and stuff. Like, dude, it could be pretty sick. Like, they've got all the light cavalry and the Sentinels have the heavy stuff, you know? I think it actually works really well together. And maybe their technology kind of, like, starts mixing together a little. That would be really cool. I just really want a game that focuses on, like, mortal humans taking the fight to hell for their own freedom, you know? Because I'm absolutely sure that with what we've seen of hell, cutting the head off with Davoth is just, like, an absolute hammer to the skull for them, because now they can never leave hell again. But they still have the High Council, they still have leadership and temples, and a pantheon of figureheads, you know? And we've seen with Azrak just being a prince rather than a king that likely new ones can indeed rise, you know? The Horde will always have someone pulling its yoke. In Red Rising, the novel series I really like, there's a whole plotline about this whole race of people called the Obsidians, and they're, like, bred to be, like, superhuman warriors, you know, right? Their entire thing is that they're cannon fodder, they're raised to believe in their gold rulers as gods, you know? And they put them on, like, in, like, brutal conditions on Earth or Mars, on, like, the ice caps of them. and they have to survive, and only the strongest among them earn the privilege to fight in the Gold's armies across the other planets. But not get into like particular spoilers, there's a whole plot line with them. The whole progression with the Obsidians is that they kind of become like a metaphor. Well, there's a metaphor that's used for them, and they call the Obsidians an axe. They are the blade, and they're a valuable, powerful blade, and everybody is trying to get their hands on the grip of that axe, so they can be the one to swing it at somebody. And if nobody grabs it, the Obsidians grab it themselves. And I think Hell is kind of the same way. They are the axe, and there's always some hand amongst them clawing out to wield it, you know? Like, that's the whole plot line of the main campaign. It's Azrak wielding the Horde. We've seen what Hell can do when you give it direction. Like, look at their Hell tanks, and like, let's look in the codex. Yeah, demons. Yeah, Hell tanks, look at these. Forged from the colossal remains of Titans under the guidance of Prince Azrak's war fleet. Yeah, sentient machines. Directed by sorcery, and they had those like giant hell ships, remember? And we had to board them. Like, dude, Hell's armies are not messing around when they have a direction to push themselves towards, in my opinion. They're really cool. And I think that when it becomes, like, even though a lot of them just have no mind, they're so mad that they've just reverted to some bestial primacy, you know, like the imps and the Hell Knights, even the Barons. The Archvile is like barely able to have any individuality, you know? They're all still the legions. They're the ones with masters, you know? And I think that, again, that axe will always be wielded. Yeah, you're right. And they have the, like, freaking jets. And you remember the, like, crazy fighters in Mora? Dude, I bet the Sentinels absolutely raze Amora. R-A-Z-E it. But they've got those Hell Troopers and stuff. I know they didn't do anything to Doomguy, but, like... Yeah, I did read the Archvile's Codex. It's like, it's an unwilling servant, but it's still a servant. It's still not a leader, you know? Yeah, but, like, just look at Amora and how much was going on there. Delos ruled it alone, but I imagine, like, that's like an enormous power vacuum. Immediately, all of the High Council are gonna want the throne of Amora. I mean, the question is, will the city of Amora survive the Sentinels' attack and all, you know? Because they can still be in Hell, but the Horde is kind of just... I think at the end of it, they're just routed and running away, you know? Morale broken and all. Oh, hi, kitty. Hello, cat. Am I yapping too much? I think so, too. Well, we still have another hour. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the future of Doom's story. And I think that giving us that giant council of hell with so many different leaders is really good for showing us how the story can progress from Ancient Gods. I really am gonna go back to, like, Novik's statement, "May we never need you again." You know, it's a cliffhanger for Doomguy, but I think it's a really good one. Maybe someone will wake him up and they'll need him to finish the job and seal the deal, you know? And that'll put him down, and that could be the end of his story, but I really hope that there's a lot of achievements done for the good of mortal kind, you know? on the path to that moment. Hi, Kitty. Oh, I think she wants up on my lap. Yeah, but I think that's enough yapping about that. What level should we do next? Maybe I could just call it here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. There's like 4 whole levels here, and we only have 2 out of 8 key pieces, but... I'm not sure how much my head is in it now. I'm in a thinky mode now. Let's see. I want to go to Osseous. Because it was really pretty. Oh, what? How do we get up there? Oh, yeah, that. Must be from the other side then. Oh, do you want out, Kitty? Is that it? Okay, one sec. Sweet baby. Wow. I am returned. I'm very eager for more violence. Dream violence. Creator essence, leader essence. And there's a classic encounter. That'd be good. Take it down. You're samurai. I love this view of, like, Osseous panning out in the fog. Is there a warlock here? That's messed up. Immediately, huh? Bam. Hello, Bassa. Come on. Behold my balls. Oh, come find a Mikey. Love me some blood iron. Very good for me as a pseudo-vampire thing. I'm gonna throw bones at you, punk. wasn't the time for that. Yeah, I gotta use the shield throw on it, you're right. Very nice. Whoa, clapping time. Yes, please. No, in fact, hit him. Oh, what the heck? Oh yeah, I remember this one too. So do I lose if I run out of ammo? No, I just gotta find more ammo. What happened? Juicy, heck yeah. Oh yeah, the imp ambush that you happen after you get the key. Man, really decent additions of the original. It's not just gorgeous. Man, these big imps are such a good recreation. I remember how long this puzzle took me originally. Generally just kind of bumping in there. Moving like this before he even had power. Remember, have you ever seen the like cut glory kills from June 2016 where you would like have like the friggin' Argent Force or something? Yummy. Like literally there'd be like Argent lightning like crackling around the enemy he grabs. He like lifts them up and like rips them apart with like the force with one hand. Like literally that's what it looks like. Like look up like June 2016 cut glory kills. Like, genuinely, give it a Google. It's so crazy. I can't stress it enough. Oh, secret arena. Yes, please. But I on. Hey, punk. Look at that. Ah, heck. Ow. Ah, this is nice. Let's get down to business. What else? Kill all the demons. Hell yeah, sounds good to me. I can do that all day. Yes, Samurai. God, Hero's a beast. Easy to forget that when I'm addicted to the dang... Better, huh? Oh, hold on. What do you want? More. What the? My God. The ritual must proceed. The Archmother will be pleased. God, this track goes so hard. Oh God, hi. Come here, Komodo. Huh? Sorry, I thought I heard something. Everything's okay. Ah, what do you know? That's one of his house. Then there's the Agadon I gotta deal with. No. There we go, that's what I want to see. Awesome. Oh god. What in the world? We still have plenty of time. Dang it. It's the combo that gets you. That was a lot better though. What the? With your Graviton punk. Come on, Punk. Yeah, buddy scamp. My. Yeah, I'm really wondering if my volume sounds better in combat now. If you guys think so. Yeah, so volume adjustment is helping in that. We have shots coming in so far. Oh bam. Raptor. Live up to thy name. Come on. That's burn. Screw this. That does it. I didn't think it would destroy the whole arena. Sweet, okay. Well, we've got everything then. Nice. 3 pieces of the key. Oh. That's very good. Well, that shot's permanently spent, huh? It was well placed. I'm glad I didn't need to retry after that, jeez. I felt cheated. But it was really funny, so... What the heck? You're next. Yo. Remember the ones on Air Tomb that looked like this? Kablam. Bloody hell. I think the warlock makes them faster. Geez, that just goes straight to them. Okay. Come on. I'm gonna kill this punk. Bloody damn. Okay, where are you, Lilac? I have 249 bones to pick with you. Oh, they're a leader. Okay, they're protected. Gotcha. Jeez. Oh, that feels good. What damn? Whatever's back there is chopping me the heck up. Hell yeah. Come on! Oh my god. I don't even know what's going on. For some reason my dash isn't working. There we go. Yes! Ikuda! Woof! For all the goods you need for a while, huh? Oh, shine duck, up there. Yummy, yummy, yummy. This DLC is so good. I hear about it. The platinum will be very good. Wait. Yo, like Ruby. Yo. Amphora. Blood Iron. Yo, that's sick. Okay, that's the third one. You punk. Nice. Oh, there it is. Sweet. How much blood iron? Oh my goodness, 240. We might be able to get like... Oh my god. We're gonna afford the best. Okay, how do I get back up there? Oh, well, I guess I'll just be marching on this way, huh? Yeah, I want to find a tapping point. Because I need to soon. Like, I really enjoyed the feel of the old school combat shotgun, if you get me. Like, I'm also starting to find the super shotgun's place in, like, being, like, my big heavy punch, kinda. in my elevator. I have places to be. Oh, they put me in with a goddamn tyrant. Okay. Alright. Be gone. Okay. That's something. Wow. Yeah, there's a hellish shrine back there. I'll go to it. Once we have our upgrades, we will call it for the day. Well, oh yes, ammo boost. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Even more ammo. Spear. I can get 2, so ooh. Neat hug. Now let's get shield symbiosis. Yeah, blaze flash. That'll be good for while I'm using the Ravager, I think. Yeah, and Cleaver. Ooh, Cleaver Vtuber. What do we think, more turtles? More time in the air or juicier parries? I think you know what? I want the movement buff. We'll do it. Very nice. That's that decided for now. Yeah, on that note, I will be calling it, well, 1 second, it's out of my footprint. Okay. On that note, I will be calling it a day. Thank you very much for coming, more turtles. This DLC is so freaking fun. I want to play something else tomorrow, and then we will get back to this DLC, because it is peak. We will not stop for nothing. I'm really enjoying the game content and the secret arenas, and oh, the classic levels are really, really good. I really enjoy them. Just top to bottom, this is really nice. It's really lovely. I can't get enough. But it was very nice playing. Thank you for coming, more turtles. I hope you enjoyed. And whether it be day or night, rain or shine, I, the Lord Starmortar, wish you well. Well, yes, to mercy. I think tomorrow, we're gonna go back to Hollow Knight Pantheon. See you then. Bye bye.